आऊज़ बिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली। Section 9 Welding Symbols. A weld joint can be represented on an engineering drawing by a detailed sketch showing every detail and dimensions of the joint preparation as shown below. Figure 9.1 Single U preparation. While this method of representation gives comprehensive information, it can be time consuming and overburden the drawing. An alternative is to use a symbol representation to specify the required information as shown below for the same joint detail. Figure 9.2 Symbolic representation of the single U preparation. Advantages of symbolic representation: that dot simple and quick to add to the drawing, dot does not overburden the drawing, dot no need for an additional view, all welding symbols can be put on the main assembly drawing. Disadvantages of symbolic representation: dot can only be used for standard joints, for example BSN ISO 9692. Dot no way of giving precise dimensions of joint details. Dot some training is necessary to correctly interpret this symbol. 9.1 Standards for symbolic representation of welded joints on drawing. Two principal standards are used for welding symbols. European Standard EN 22553 welded, brazed and soldered joints symbolic representation on drawings. American Standard AWS 8 2.4 standard symbols for welding, brazing and non-destructive examination. These standards are very similar in many respects, but there are also some major differences that need to be understood to avoid misinterpretation. Details of the European standards are given in the following subsections, with only brief information about how the American standard differs. Elementary welding symbols. Various types of weld joint are represented by a symbol that is intended to help interpretation by being similar to the shape of the weld to be made. Examples of symbols used by EN 22553 are shown in the following pages. 9.2 Elementary welding symbols. Designation: square butt weld, single V butt weld, single bevel butt weld, single V butt weld with broad root face, single bevel butt weld with broad root face, single U butt weld, single J butt weld, fillet weld, surfacing or cladding, backing run, back or backing weld, backing bar. Combination. 9.3 Combination of elementary symbols for symmetrical welds made from both sides. The applicable elementary symbols are combined as shown below. Designation: double V butt weld, X cross weld, double bevel butt weld, K weld, double U butt weld, double J butt weld. 9.4 Supplementary symbols. Weld symbols may be complemented by a symbol to indicate the required shape of the weld. Examples of supplementary symbols and how they are applied are given below. Designation: flat, flush, single V butt weld, convex double V butt weld, concave fillet weld, flush single V butt weld with flat flush backing run, single V butt weld with broad root face and backing run, fillet weld with both toes blended smoothly. Note: if the weld symbol does not have a supplementary symbol, then the shape of the weld surface does not need to be indicated precisely. 9.5 Position of symbols on drawings. To be able to provide comprehensive details for weld joints, it is necessary to distinguish the two sides of the weld joint. This is done according to EN 22553 by dot an arrow line, dot a dual reference line consisting of a continuous and dashed lines. The figure below illustrates the method of representation. Number 1. The arrow line. 2a. Reference or continuous line. 2b. Identification line, dashed line. 3. Welding symbol, single V butt. This figure was 9.3. The method of representation. 9.6 Relationship between the arrow and joint's lines. One end of the joint line is called the arrow side and the opposite end is called other side. The arrow side is always the end of the joint line that the arrow line points to and touches. It can be at either end of the joint line, and it is the draftsman who decides which end to make the arrow side. The figure below illustrates these principles. Figure 9.4 The relationship between the arrow and joint lines. There are some conventions about the arrow line. Dot. It must touches one end to the joint line. Dot. It joins one end of the continuous reference line. Dot. In case of a non-symmetrical joint such as a single bevel joint, the arrow line must point towards the joint member that will have the weld preparation put onto it, as shown below. An example of how a single bevel butt joint should be represented. Figure 9.5 Single bevel butt joint representation. 9.7 Position of the reference line and weld symbol. The reference line should, wherever possible, be drawn parallel to the bottom edge of the drawing or perpendicular to it. For a non-symmetrical weld, it is essential that the arrow side and the other side of the weld are distinguished. The convention for doing this is: dot. Symbols for the weld details required on the arrow side must be placed on a continuous line. Dot. Symbols for the weld detail on the other side must be placed on the dashed lines. 9.8 Positions of the continuous and dashed lines. EN 22553 allows the dashed line to be either above or below the continuous line, as shown below. If the weld is symmetrical, it is not necessary to distinguish between the weld sides, and EN 22553 states that the dashed line should be omitted. Thus, a single V butt weld with a backing done can be shown by any of four symbolic representation shown below. Figure 9.6 Single V butt weld with the backing run. Figure 9.7 symbolic representations of a single V weld with backing run. The flexibility of this position of the continuous and dashed lines is an interim measure that EN22553 allows, so that old drawings to the obsolete BS499 Part 2, for example, can be easily converted to show the EN method of representation. 9.9 Dimensioning of welds. General rules. Dimensions may need to be specified for some types of weld, and EN 22553 specifies a convention for this. Dimensions of the cross section of the weld are written on the left hand side of the symbol. Length dimensions for the weld are written on the right hand side of the symbol. In the absence of any indication to the contrary, all butt welds are full penetration welds. 9.9.1 Symbols for cross section dimensions. The following letters are used to indicate dimensions: A. Fillet weld throat thickness. Z. Fillet weld leg length. S. Penetration depth applicable to partial penetration butt welds and deep penetration fillets. Some examples of how these symbols are used are shown below. Figure 9.8 Examples of the symbols for cross section dimensions. 9.9.2 Symbols for length dimensions. To specify weld length dimensions, and for intermittent weld, the number of individual weld lengths, weld elements, the following letters are used. L. Length of weld. E. Distance between adjacent weld elements. N. Number of weld elements. The use of these letters is shown for the intermittent double-sided fillet weld shown below. Figure 9.9 Symbols for length dimensions. Note: dashed lines is not required because it is a symmetrical weld. The convention for an intermittent double-sided staggered fillet weld is shown below. Figure 9.10 An intermittent double-sided staggered fillet weld. 9.10 Complementary indications. Complementary indications may be needed to specify other characteristics of welds. For example, figure 9.11 field or site welds are indicated by a flag. Figure 9.12 A peripheral weld to be made all around a part is indicated by a circle. 9.11 Indication of the welding process. If required, the welding process is symbolized by a number written between the two branches of a fork at the end of the reference line. Some welding processes designation 111 is equal to MMA, 121 is equal to SAW, 131 is equal to MIG MIG, 135 is equal to MAG MAG. 9.11.1 Other information in the tail of the reference line. Information other than the welding process can be added to an open tail, such as the NDT acceptance level, the working position and filler metal type, and EN 22553 defines the sequence that must be used for this information. A closed tail can also be used, into which reference to a specific instruction can be added. WPS 014. 9.12 Weld symbols in accordance with AWS 2.4. Many of the symbols and conventions specified by EN 22553 are the same as those for AWS. The major differences are dot only one reference line is used, a continuous line, dot symbols for weld details on the arrow side go underneath the reference line, dot symbols for weld details on the other side go on top of the reference line. These differences are illustrated by the following examples. Figure 9.13 Weld symbols in accordance with AWS 2.4.